when you hear men say that because of a woman having different baby daddies that she don't qualify for certain men or she don't qualify for marriage, what is your thoughts on it? What is your feeling?
It depends what your goals are, where your mindset is at, honestly, when I hear that type. So you have to keep your surrounding around people who are positive, that can uplift you and get you where you want to be. It is at times, yes, easier said than done. I can agree with that. Yeah. I've been through some of that before. It's not always easy to get out of some situations, because you got to think, especially as you said, as a mother at times, sometimes you got to think, okay, how am I in a situation? What resources do I have? I want to keep my kids stable. I don't want to cause them trauma by me doing something. So then there you have the mom not wanting to hinder the kids. So that can be guilt on her for feeling like she's doing something, she's causing trauma to her kids. So it's other factors that actually come into play when it comes to all those type of things that women do. And it's single. It can be single mothers, and this applies to people who are in a partnership or even a marriage. At times, this affects no matter what type of relationship you're in. It's just how are you going to wrap your head around it and move forward so you can flourish and be more fruitful and change that mindset and address that trauma that you're dealing with at times, and find someone that you can trust and really open up, because it's going to rot you inside out if you don't get it out and deal with that little bit of healing as you go.
Well, see, that's great analogy. But that go both ways, though. Because if a man don't deal with it, and again, I use me, hey, because I don't need no man talking about, you lying. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, so let me show you. What you said was so true. I myself have encountered women that were like that. They didn't have the education, that they know them education of themselves, not education as far as book smarts and all that stuff, but also had personal trauma with themselves. And they encountered me.
True.
That was already jacked up too. I had voids also. I didn't deal with my voids, so I linked like you said, we attract. Broken people attract broken people. Hurt people attract hurting people. And so when you attract and you don't know, all you're doing is hurting each other. And I didn't know. So I have attracted women, successful women, like women that had their own thing, but they had voids though, from trauma in their past that they never dealt with. So here I go, being the one that they expecting to protect, because I'm the man, I'm supposed to lead, I'm supposed to guide, I'm supposed to encourage, I'm supposed to build up, but I'm jacked up. So how can I do these things that I can't even do for myself? It goes to say, if I can't love me, how can I love somebody else? And I don't, all I was doing was hurting me, so I hurt them. And so my thing of it is, if we go on this whole thing, yes, I believe women, yes, learn yourself. But men, bro, you jacked up too. You got trauma too. But the difference between men and women, the women are saying something. The women are saying, I'm hurting. The women are saying, I had this happen to me. I had this. The men are saying nothing.